The Lincoln Series by Liberty Safe is an American-made, heavy-duty safe that comes in 3 sizes, all with level 7 security and 2 hours of fire protection at 1200 degrees. Level 7 security ensures that your property is always protected with a 10-gauge folding steel frame. FBI! Clear right! Lock it down! Lock it down!
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We just had a massive, maybe worse, Bud Light situation hit kind of the, really the entire conservative market, anybody who's pro-freedom, anybody who's anti, government overreach, anyone who likes the pew-pews and likes to keep them safe. Liberty Safe is a company that makes extremely expensive safes. Not everyone who uses them for, pew-pews. Some people use them for jewelry, documents, cash, whatever the case may be. And they came out yesterday and admitted that they have a backdoor access built into what sounds like all of their safes that they are willing to give to government agencies upon request. Now, I make this a little bit more unique because I just bought a safe on Saturday from Liberty. And just so you know what some of their higher end safes cost, it was $7,000. It's put me in a very precarious situation because I supported a small local family owned business, but this is unacceptable. And I'm going to break down how we got here and also what I'm going to do about that safe in this video. And if you're enjoying my coverage, please do subscribe or follow down below. It's hard to make it out there, and your subscription or follow means a ton to me. By the way, this is what happens. Companies get on the wrong side of their customers. That's why I started coffeebrandcoffee.com. It's my coffee company, and I would absolutely love to earn your business today. We're a small company right here in the United States. We brew our own coffee. We're not like a lot of those other guys who just drop ship it. I'm involved in everything from the exact temperature that things are roasted at, to the exact flavor profile, to the procurement of the green beans before roasting, everything. We've been refining our flavors over the past year, and if we have our signature blend of coffees, if you like unflavored coffees, our dark roast and our Ethiopian light roast, our medium roast, these are our top sellers. But we also have a double caffeinated, a decaf. We have bourbon flavored, blue cobbler, strawberries and cream, orange creamsicle, s'mores. So many flavors, it will blow your mind. All available in whole bean and ground. Remember, there's 2 pages here too. We also have a dozen organic teas and real cacao cocos and K-cups and more. I'm going to leave a link in the description below and ask that you consider making today the day you support coffeebrandcoffee.com. Promo code TheQuartering will save you money. And if you don't like our product, I'm happy to refund you. I believe that strongly in it. New, America's top safe manufacturer, Liberty Safe, gave the FBI an access code to a safe owned by somebody who was present at the J6 protest. We have officially found the Bud Light of safes. Enjoy going out of business, Liberty Safe Inc. The situation gets worse. On August 30th, 2023, the FBI raided the owner of the safe, Arkansas man Nathan Hughes, who was a friend of the Hodge twins. Not only did they get access to his safe, but the FBI also allegedly turned off his security cameras and held his girlfriend at point. In a statement, Liberty Safe confirmed that they gave the FBI Hughes' code. Quote, Liberty Safe was contacted by the FBI requesting access to the code to the safe of an individual for whom they had a warrant to search their property. Liberty Safe is devoted to protecting the personal property and the Second Amendment rights of our customers. No, you're not. Now, let me be real. Let me be fair and honest here before we get into their actual statement and the incredible ratio that's happening. If I look at my tweet, it's 8,000 likes. Here's the thing. Any major manufacturer of safes is likely to have this. Okay? This is not something that anybody who's buying an extremely expensive safe would ever consider. That said, there are ways around this, but you have to go out on your own to do them. It is my opinion that a safe company who claims to be, pro 2A and pro customer privacy shouldn't even have the systems in place to have codes on file. If the government gets a warrant to search your safe, they're going to search your safe. I understand that, but I want them to work extremely hard to get in there. I want them to have to hire a locksmith. I want them to have to use power tools. I want them to have to spend hours and hours of their day and thousands of dollars to do it. That's what I want from my safe company. There is a simple way to have this be the case, and that is to just not have those things on file. And I'm hoping that this backlash will change Liberty Safe's opinion. That's why I want to give them time to think about this response before I officially cancel. Now, the thing is, how can you fix this? Well, there are digital locks and mechanical locks nowadays on safes. The spinny dial that most of you can think of, remember, as well as the digital. Now, if you need to get into it fast, if you need to get into your safe fast, the digital keypad is the key. It takes a long time to put the code in, and then if you do it wrong, you got to start over again. And if stuff's hitting the fan, you don't want to be spending a half an hour trying to get into your own safe. That said, I prefer to leave some quick protection items hidden around the house so I don't ever have to do that. So I'm less concerned about getting into it right away. What I need to know is when you get the safe, okay, there is a mechanical. You get a mechanical lock. You can change. Liberty Safe does let you change the codes, whether it's a digital keypad or a mechanical lock. You can change them. My question is right now is, does Liberty Safe have their own, essentially digital code that will open any safe, or their own mechanical code that will open any safe? Because this is unfixable by the consumer who currently owns it. You can change it, but if Liberty has their own passcode and their own way into the safe that they can pass on, you're still not protected. The best thing you can do, and this is what an option I'm going to offer my local business that sold me the safe. Look, Liberty safes are good. They have, it was the one I has 2-hour fire protection. It's a nice safe. It's got LEDs on the inside. It's really nice. What I'm going to offer him is if he will cover the cost, which will be about $300, to hire a locksmith to replace the lock. Replace the lock with my own lock that only I know the combination to. That way I get the safety and the product, and then my local business doesn't get totally screwed out of the sale. I feel like this is a happy medium. Yes, Liberty still got my money, so maybe I still just move to a completely different brand, maybe Fort Knox, but my concern is all of these big guys probably have something similar, so I need to do my research and figure out, okay, if Fort Knox or if this company, that company comes out and says, hey, we don't have any backdoor access to our safes, perfect. Then I'll replace my Liberty Safe with theirs. But now Liberty Safe puts this statement out, which is getting absolutely crushed. And then they did the one thing, they really Bud Lighted this. They shut down replies after getting ruthlessly ratioed. By the way, a lot of people say, Jeremy, you actually didn't do that. I posted my receipt. I bought it at 9/2/12:25 p.m. a Lincoln 50, $6,800 plus $700 to deliver it because it's a 1,000-pound safe. I literally just bought it on 9/2/2023. And they put this statement out. Liberty Safe is devoted to protecting the personal property and Second Amendment rights of our customers and has repeatedly denied requests for access codes without a warrant in the past, which means they've delivered them more than once, by the way. We do not give out combinations without proper legal documentation being provided by authorities. Why do you even have them on file? That's the problem people have. We regularly update our policies to ensure both compliance with federal and state law and reasonable consumer privacy protections within the law. First and foremost, Liberty Safe is committed to preserving our customers' rights, and we will remain unwavering to those values. Will you, though? It only takes a piece of paper from some corrupt government agency for you to give away our passcodes into our safes. Again, I'm not delusional, okay? If the FBI or whatever law enforcement agency is in my house and I'm locked up, they're getting into that safe, all right? All I ask is that the company I just paid $8,000 doesn't make it easier on them. And by the way, if they damage my property, then I have recourse. If they're going to get into your safe, some people can say, hey, at least they didn't damage your safe. They can't get in, this and that. I don't care. I'm willing to risk having my safe need to be replaced if that means Liberty doesn't keep my stuff on file. You see Jack Posobiec enjoy bankruptcy traders. What a disgrace. Disgrace warrants don't mean anything. You resist if you're a safe company. Luke Rutkowski, screw you guys. Cernovich, oh man, you don't know your customers at all, do you? Why do you even have a backdoor at all? That's not how good security works. I mean, they're getting crushed. You have failed. There should be no backdoor in a safe. Welcome to Bud Light. Heinz, and you call yourself Liberty, about to get the Bud Light treatment. The irony of the name plus total cooperation with the government is rich. The fact that you can cut them without power tools in 10 minutes is plenty for law enforcement to get cooperation. The fact that you can cut them with power tools in 10 minutes is plenty for law enforcement to get cooperation. You can open it or we can cut it open. Player's choice. The Fed option is shocking. Read the room. Bankruptcy's coming. Enjoy. 7,000 likes. You sell the illusion of security, not actual security. Again, I'm saying, and by the way, here's a Liberty safe full of Bud Light already. Walleyes, Whitetails, and Whiskeys wrote this. So let me get this straight. When my safe was locked up, Liberty's customer service told me I had to hire a locksmith, but they had the code and could have given it to the owner and didn't. Instead, they gave it to the FBI. And you say, holy ass, this was the only possible redeeming factor they had. This is, the Fourth Amendment is a thing. This is very, very, very bad. And, the fact that, not all of their safes are $7,000, $8,000, but they're a couple grand, and the stuff that you put in them as a business, are usually worth more. RIP Liberty unsafe. I mean, the Fourth Amendment, Fifth Amendment, all this stuff, these are kind of important. I get it. If the government is going to go infringe on my rights, they're going to do that. But I ask that my safe company doesn't make it easier on them. The fact that you're giving access to them is a huge red flag and enough reason for me to cancel my order with no regrets. No regrets. The Jordan Satchel, they finally shut replies off. This company's going under. Totally betrayed its customer base. It's impossible to earn back that trust. They have a moral duty to protect customers. Instead, they placated feds through a secret back door. I mean, this is the thing. I mean, remember what happened with iPhone? Apple refused to unlock the iPhone. The feds had to use their own backdoor that they had in place anyway. But at least with that guy that did a stupid thing in California, but at least they weren't helping them. If Apple is outdoing you in consumer protection, customer protection, it's not a great day for you. Make sure you share this video everywhere that people might have Liberty safes, because this is a huge deal that people need to know about before they make a massive investment.